Well, Darla Gregory received a lobotomy at 11 years old, and she was never the same. If that storyline catches your attention, you'll want to mark your calendars for tomorrow's book release. Viggy is no stranger to Morning Break. She's been here several times because she's released 4 novels in the past 2 years and is here today to tell us all about her latest release, A Veritable Household Pet. It's hitting bookshelves tomorrow.
That's
Viggy,
right.
how have you been?
I've been great. I've been busy writing books.
I know you have. We were just talking, you already have some ideas for the next ones.
Oh, yeah.
But we can't skip over this one here. You have quite the story going throughout this book. Kind of paint a picture of the plot without giving away too much.
Sure. So A Veritable Household Pet is about a girl who gets a lobotomy at the age of 11, and we follow her life kind of in the aftermath of this surgery, as well as the life of her older sister, who has to act as the caretaker and the scribe for her story.
And I know that has to be a challenge for her sister. What do you think really pulls the reader in this book specifically?
There are so many real life fears here. I mean, you have the guilt from her parents who said yes to this surgery. You have the caretaker fatigue from her older sister, the constant questions, what could we have done differently? How could we have changed things? I think that's very haunting because it's so realistic. And
why do you kind of stick with that horror theme? The past few of your books have gone along that theme. We've even had some set here in the Savannah area, which we know is a ghost town. So why do you kind of go that route every time?
I like to make people uncomfortable, and I know that sounds strange, but I mean that in a nice way, because I feel like if you can be uncomfortable from a book, you can sit with it, you can examine it, you will come through changed for the experience, and I think that's the real power of horror as a genre, which is why I just can't get enough of it.
What do you think makes this book stand out from the rest of yours for any viewers who may have read your other books?
A couple of things. One is it's written in a different style. I have these dual simultaneous POVs, so you get Darla's story, and then you have interjections from her sister as scribe's notes, kind of filling in the gaps. So that's a very different narrative structure. And then also just the history. I've had reviewers say, this feels so real, it probably could have happened in real life, which I think is something that really lingers with people.
Definitely. So that narrative structure, how do you think it helps the reader better understand the book and really get into like the emotions of Darla and her sister?
Well, you're getting 2 perspectives at the same time, because both of them are unreliable narrators in their own way, but this way they play off of each other and you get to see their relationship in greater detail than if I just told you how they were.
So we were talking earlier, you were already getting started on more. How do you keep coming up with these ideas? I'm like amazed that you have something new and so intriguing every time.
Honestly, I feel like the ideas won't leave me alone. I've kind of likened it to somebody knocking at the door, and it starts out slow, and then as the plot comes to me, it gets more and more insistent. So it's gotten to the point where I can't not write.
I love it. I love it. And then people can actually pick up signed copies from you. Tell me about that. Book releases tomorrow, everyone.
Yes.
Mark your calendars. Tell me about where they can get a signed copy from you.
You can get signed copies at eShaver, both locations in downtown Savannah, and it will also be available everywhere else books are sold.
I love it. And we're going to have some links on our website so you can purchase, get all this information. A Veritable Household Pet. You don't want to miss it. Thank you so much, Viggy, for being here with us. Anything else you want viewers to know about your lovely book here?
I hope it makes you uncomfortable, and I mean that in the nicest way.
In the nicest way. I love it. Thank you so much for being here, and we look forward to the next release.
Thank you.